Hello players, today's video session we'll be focusing on the penalty kill. Specifically, we're going to be talking today about the forecheck. Our DNA of a penalty kill for our team are two components. Okay, we have the forecheck, we have the formation. As I said today, we're going to focus today specifically on the forecheck, and I want to talk about two forechecks. The first one being the 1-1-2, which is what you are probably most familiar with. Most minor hockey teams begin their penalty kill forecheck learning this system. And then we're going to move on to talking about the 1-3, which is the system that our team is going to be using most often. I do want to make sure, though, that we are really good at both, because I want to be a hard team to play against. I want teams to be always kind of on their toes, not knowing what to expect, and we just don't want to allow the power play of our opposing team to get any advantage by being able to pick a read up on us. So being able to switch between these two systems is very important. So let's start with the 1-2-2 and just talk about some basic concepts here. Okay, 1-2-2 formation, we call it this because we have one forward, second forward, and 2D in the back. Okay, there's our 1-1-2. First thing I want to make note of, and this is true of both formations, is we want to react to what the offense is doing. Okay, so if the opposing team here is set up behind the net, we don't want to overcommit on our forecheck. Okay, I'm fine with us getting to about the hash mark here and letting this player decide which way he wants to go. And it kills a little bit of time off the clock. Okay. Now, if we want to force him or try to get him to go in a specific direction, what we could do is we could cheat a little bit. So if I wanted this forward to come out on the left side here, I could kind of cheat over here a bit, take this pass away, okay? Make sure I have a good stick, okay? Kind of take this pass away and force him to come out this side. Same thing, if I wanted him to come out the right side, I could cheat a little bit this way, okay, and force him to now come out the other side. All right. Now what happens here, my F1, he's reading this play, he's trying to force one way or the other without overcommitting, and once that pass is made, my F2 hustles to become the F1, my F1 hustles, and it's extremely important that this guy is hustling back to take over that spot, okay? And we still have our 1-1-2 set up. Again, same rules apply. This guy doesn't want to overcommit. We just want to keep him over to the boards. And as this puck moves up the ice or gets passed around, these two forwards just kind of cycle. For example, if this pass was made over here, this guy would hustle over, put some to try to contain the puck on this side, and my F1 would now become my F2. Okay, those are the basic concepts or ideas of the 1-1-2. Let's move now to the 1-3. Okay, the 1-3 setup looks more like this. We have puck again behind the net. Now I'm going to get my D to hang back a little deeper in our own on our own blue line. That F2 is going to come back here, okay, and my F1 is going to be applying the forecheck. Okay, what we're trying to do with this system is we're trying to create a wall here on our blue line, right? It's really important, again, that this F1 here doesn't overcommit, just like in the 1-1-2. Okay, if you want to force him to his side, same things apply. Okay, we can get a stick in a passing lane and cheat a little bit to force him to this side. Okay, but once this puck, if it does get moved, whether it's a pass or he skates out, the job of this F1 here is to make sure the puck does not come through the middle of the ice. Okay? You're trying to keep that puck on the boards. And I am okay with you allowing this player feeling like he can skate the length of the ice. I am completely okay with that. Okay, what we're trying to do with this system is we're trying to force a dump. We're trying to trap them right in this zone here with our wall. Okay, so a couple things can happen. Okay, if we trap this player over here, if he tries to skate it in, we should be able to separate him from the puck. Okay, and then my F2 is able to pick up that loose puck and we can send it back down. Alternatively, what may happen, okay, this opposing player might see that he doesn't have anything to do and he might do a dump. In that case, this D is right on that puck, send it back down, we start all over again. Okay, and the last thing that would probably happen is this forward seeing he has, or this player seeing he has nowhere to go, he might send the puck back, okay, and we start all over again, okay, with our 1-3. And the whole idea here is not allowing the opposing team to even get their power play set up, all right? Now, this F1, in order for this to happen, he has to be a smart player. He has to be a fast skater, okay? He has to be smart, and he has to have a good stick, and he has to understand how to angle, all right? When this F1 is attacking, we need to make sure that he is below the puck, all right? So anything here from the puck to our goal is above the puck. Anything from the puck to their goal is below the puck. All right, and this is when it kind of gets, especially if you're a new player to this system, it might seem a little scary. Okay, if I am above the puck here, what it allows this player to do is, if he wants, he can skate through the middle with the puck. Okay, or worse than that, he could make a pass to the middle. Okay, and that's what we don't want to have happen. So good angling here. I want you below the puck, okay, with a good stick, okay, below the puck, so that the only thing that he sees is this lane right here. That's where we want the puck to be, okay? So being a good angler, being a smart player, having speed is really important. Let's take a look at some video examples, okay? So again, 1-3 forecheck, our key ideas here, our big ideas: below the puck, good angling, good stick, force the dump. All right, this shot here, this is from the Toronto Colorado game. Colorado is the one playing the penalty kill. Okay, the Leafs are on the power play, and you can see that there's only one forechecker in here. The rest of the Colorado players are in the neutral zone. I really like, we've got three really good big ideas right here. Okay, the body position here, he's below the puck, right? He's puck to the opposing team's net. He's angled. He's got a good stick, right? And the only options that this Leaf player has, he can skate up the wall, or he can pass it back and try it all over again. Okay? Let's watch how this clip plays out. See how we got to that spot. Hey, below, good angling, below the puck, and that good stick, right? Did you see the good stick there? He was able to poke the puck free, okay? Now, I'm not expecting you to do that, okay? It's just because he had a good stick, that was the outcome. That's not always going to always be the outcome. You're not always going to get a stick on that puck. What I do expect is that you're taking away that pass, okay? And as long as you have good habits and execute those things properly, good things like that will happen more often. Let's watch that again. Okay, so good angling, puck is sent back. Okay, below the puck, good stick, comes up with a puck. Next one here. Again, you can see below the puck, this is why being a really fast, good skater is important, because if you're below the puck and the offensive player is a faster skater than you, he could just skate up and buy. So you have to be focused. You have to be focused when you're playing the penalty kill, dialed in, and you need good speed. Okay, so this is really good positioning. Got a good stick taking away the pass through the middle. Okay, let's see how this one plays out. Really good angling there. Okay, and the Toronto player has nothing to do because he can see that he's going to be trapped here. And what are his options? Well, he can try to go through the wall, which he shouldn't be able to do. He can dump it, and he knows that if he dumps it, we're probably going to win the race to the puck. Right? And if and the third option, which is the one that he chose, he sent it back, and we start all over again. Okay, so really strong forecheck. We're killing time off of our penalty. Okay, and we're not even giving them a chance to set up. Lastly, this is from the London Knights, the OHL London Knights. Hey, we can see here we've got a good wall here on the London Knight blue line, and my forechecker. I love how his body position here. His knees are bent. He's ready to if he needs to. He's ready to accelerate, so he's not going to get beat with speed. Okay, he has a good stick. I can tell that he's trying to keep the puck on the right side of the ice by his stick position, and the reason he might be doing that, okay, if we're trying to force the puck to one side or the others, is we want to direct them to our kind of our best defending players. So I would assume here that this D over here is probably the stronger player. Okay, let's watch how this one plays out. So you can see my wall forming here on our blue line. My F1, good stick, forcing to the right side. I can tell that's where he wants him to go. The Kitchener player skates to the red line and sees that there are no options here. He can try to go through, which he doesn't want to do. So he sends it back to start the entry over again. My F1 puts on the brakes. Okay. And again, he angles to the right. Kitchener player decides to do his zone entry on his own, trying to go through, okay, where I have my D ready to take him out of the play. So what's left, puck's probably going to end up here, okay. You can see my forward in anticipation of that. Notice the direction his skates are facing, okay. He's ready to pick up the puck that goes here, and notice the direction of my far D in anticipation of the dump going around, okay. His skates are ready. So any puck to either corner, we're going to win that race, and we'll be able to send that puck back down. So those are the basic ideas of the 1-3 system. If you have questions, make sure you reach out to me. See you at practice.